website, 5starsoap.com. Thank you.
Listen up, friends. This is Alex Jones with key information. The mainstream media is now admitting that we're going into a depression. Don't be dependent on the government for you and your family. You need to get your own supply of high-quality storable foods from efoodsdirect.com. They're the best company out there, the longest continually operating, with a ton of great food to choose from. It's all fresh, made on a monthly basis, not some old cruddy food they're selling you like some of the other guys. Try their new evacuation pack, a 2-week supply of delicious, easy-to-fix food. It comes with all the equipment you need to prepare it. With open talk of a strike on Iran in the next 3 months, the crisis in the Gulf, and possible evacuations, get yourself and your family ready today. The place to go is efoodsdirect.com. Go to their website online right now, efoodsdirect.com/Alex, or call 800-409-5633. Again, on the web, efoodsdirect.com/Alex, or give them a call at 800-409-5633. Alex Jones here with urgent information concerning trendsresearch.com. The Trends Journal distills the voluminous ongoing research of the Trends Research Institute into a concise, readily accessible form. By tracking 300 separately defined domestic and international trends, the Trends Journal establishes the connections that others fail to see or misinterpret. Gerald Salente's Trends Journal allows you to anticipate change, recognize the implications, and take protective strategies. Individual readers from every walk of life can put the Trends Journal Trends Forecast and Trends Analysis to practical use. Extra information to keep you well informed throughout the year. When any current event of major social, economic, or political significance occurs, Trends Journal notifies its subscribers of their implications. When you subscribe to the Trends Journal, you'll also receive Trends Alerts. Visit trendsresearch.com today. That's trendsresearch.com. Subscribe to the Trends Journal. This information is too important to wait.
You may be arrested and or subject to other police action.
Tyranny is here. The grim future foretold in 1984 has become reality.
It really says that the state is God.
The United States is now recognized globally as one of the most oppressive police states on Earth. This film conclusively proves the existence of a secret network of FEMA camps, now being expanded nationwide. This documentary exposes how the continuity of government program has established an all-powerful shadow state. Police State 4 chronicles the sickening depths to which our republic has fallen. Prepare to enter the secretive world of emergency dictatorship. Body scanners, sound cannons, citizen spies, stage terror, and cameras on every street corner. It's only the beginning of the New World Order's hellish plan. The police state isn't coming. It's here. Secure your copy today at Infowars.com or see it online in the highest quality at PrisonPlanet.tv.
Coast to coast, direct from Austin. You're listening to the Alex Jones Broadcasting Network.
You walk into this room at your own risk, because it leads to the future. Not a future that will be, but one that might be. This is not a new world. It is simply an extension of what began in the old one. It has patterned itself after every dictator who has ever planted the ripping imprint of a boot on the pages of history since the beginning of time. It has refinements, technological advances, and a more sophisticated approach to the destruction of human freedom. But like every one of the superstates that preceded it, it has one iron rule. Logic is an enemy and truth is a menace.
The answer to 1984 is 1776. You're listening to The Alex Jones Show.
The answer to 1984 is 1776. Every time we play that liner, I get emails saying, what does that mean? But most people get the simple riddle. 1984 is the epitome of a boot stomping on human individuality and liberty. Forever. 1776 is the greatest expression of human liberty and the destiny to be free. So the answer to 1984 is 1776. The spirit of liberty rising animating the hearts and minds of men and women, not just in the United States, but worldwide. And my radio show, my films, my work is a testament to what the individual can do linking up with others who love freedom and love the truth. Here's the bottom line. The flags are at half-mast for those that died. But the attacks of 9/11, any way you slice it, were used to stab the Republic, the Bill of Rights, the Constitution in the heart over and over again. And here we are almost a decade later, 9+ years, 9 years and a day, after those attacks on that morning. And this entire system of oppression is pointed at free people. It has nothing to do with terrorists. And in most cases, they open the door for the terrorist, they protect the terrorist, or governments are staging events and blaming it on an enemy. I was called a conspiracy theorist a decade ago by major newspapers repeatedly for having guests on who were on board the destroyers in 1964 in the Gulf of Tonkin off the coast of northern Vietnam. But 4 years ago, the CIA declassified what we already knew. The entire event was staged. Our ships were not attacked. And that lie, that Reichstag event, that staged terror attack, led to the deaths of 58,000 Americans, over 250,000 maimed Americans, arms, legs, faces blown off, and over 1 million dead Vietnamese conservatively on each side. Now, once you understand that, and once we have the MIAC and Homeland Security reports that were leaked to us by law enforcement, it's almost all aimed at you. And what did the former heads of the 9/11 Commission call for? They were previously the head of the CFR Commission, who proposed Homeland Security in 1993. Oh, yeah, they write all the major laws, immigration reform, all of it. That's the real government. They propose a domestic agency for domestic extremists. That's what Homeland Security is. They're now just announcing what it is. And so we need our flags at half-mast every 4th of July to understand our country's in crisis. Under the flag code, we should fly the flag upside down. Idiots think it's disrespectful. No. When your country is in a crisis, when the heart of your nation is burning down to the ground, you fly your flag upside down. When your ship's taking on water and sinking, you fly it upside down, calling for aid. When your country's imploding, you fly the flag upside down. But when patriots do that to try to point it out, their neighbors call the police on them because they're so ignorant. Or when I wear a Gadsden flag "Don't Tread on Me" shirt, people get mad at me in grocery stores because MSNBC has told them it's a symbol of racism when it has nothing to do with that. You don't like government health care? You're a racist. You don't like big government? You're a racist. You don't like losing your rights? You're a racist. They use these tools to demonize patriots and people that love this country. And so 9 years later, here we are with the ashes of our once free republic all around us. How do we have the republic rise like a phoenix out of the ashes? Well, 3+ years ago, the Ron Paul Liberty Movement founded the Tea Parties. In the last year and a half, the Republican Party, led by Dick Armey and others, have come in and taken it over. And they'll give you all the rhetoric. They'll say the right things. And on the surface, they're better than Democrats. But I'd rather have a slimy, socialist, communist piece of garbage in there, like all these czars calling for an end to the First Amendment and calling for communism, because at least I can get people to wake up when they're faced with a naked enemy. What did Cicero say over 2,000 years ago in Rome? He said that an enemy that comes to your fortress with their banner unfurled openly, flying their colors in the open, saying they want to take over your country, is nothing compared to an enemy within who knows your language, who wears your uniform, that poses that they're with you. That is treason from within. And I'm going to tell you again, ladies and gentlemen, our republic is in free fall. If they don't care about the 9/11 responders and the deadly dust, if they don't care about the Gulf workers and the core exit and other dispersants, if they don't care about the troops and depleted uranium when the Army's own manuals admit it's deadly, if they cover up their illnesses when it happens, When they do all of this, what does that tell you about the mindset of the people on top? Oh, your average cop's great. Your average person in the military is wonderful. Has joined because they want to give to their nation, because they're warriors. They want to protect. They want to defend. The average government bureaucrat's not bad. The average person working at a Fortune 100 corporation's not bad. But the people captaining this ship of state globally are the enemies of sovereignty. We are being financially conquered by Goldman Sachs and J.P. Morgan and others. They are openly funding all of the major land-grabbing environmental groups that are out there. They are setting the precedent to bring in hundreds of new taxes that are then paid to them through government bailouts and corporate welfare. And they're openly changing the rules. They changed them 5 years ago, but now the Chicago Tribune comes out a few weeks ago and says, oh, they've changed the state rules to take public pension funds from police, fire, and teachers, to take all or part. The feds have changed the rules to allow private corporations to take your pension funds. I told you this years ago. Now it's in Bloomberg. Headline, federal regulators ordering private pension fund controllers to invest in failed banks. Your Social Security's already been stolen. Your bank account is next. This is a Ponzi scheme. No matter how much money you put into it, these Ken Lay, Bernie Madoff types are going to rip you off. We've got global white-collar criminals so powerful. They've gotten away with so many scams. They've gotten away with murder, that they are now openly establishing world government based on carbon taxes, and it's in the Financial Times of London, it's in the AP, it's in Reuters, and then I get Nightline making fun of me last week, saying I'm a kook, none of this exists, when I'm reading out of the newspaper, but the Financial Times of London and the AP, they say global government is great. Unelected bankers we pay taxes to, hand our roads, our water districts, everything over to them in, quote, privatization. And it's not even privatization. It's looting. It's robbery. So they can't have it both ways, saying none of this exists, but it does exist. You know, if you're for world government exists and you're smart, if you're against world government, it doesn't exist and you're Looney Tunes. They are counting on you being stupid, and we don't have much more time. I'm going to open the phones up and continue with news. The toll-free number to join us is 888-201-2244. 888-201-2244. I want to discuss all of these issues with you, but I want to mine in to the economy, to the Republican sweep that's about to happen in the House and Senate. I want to get into the Ground Zero Mosque being a CIA government front, now mainstream news. I want to get into Mexican gunmen fire at Border Patrol agents. I want to get into all of it on the other side of this quick break. Stay with us. Hi, folks. This is Alex Jones asking you for a minute of your time to tell you about soap. Not detergents, but good old-fashioned pure soap made by the Cal Ben Soap Company, a family-owned and operated American company. My family, staff, friends, and radio listeners are constantly telling me how much they love these products for bath, hair, laundry, and dishes. There is nothing like these factory-direct, big money-saving, triple-concentrated soaps anywhere. Get a free detailed catalog by calling 800-340-7091 or see them online at 5starsoap.com or Infowars.com. Let's talk to the owner of 5 Star Soap, Marty Schachter, and see what he has to say.
As founder and owner for over 63 years, people keep asking me, how's business? I'm happy to say our business is going down the drain. Call us at 1-800-340-7091. Visit our website, 5starsoap.com, for buying our 1 to 2 month soap sampler. Thank you.
You've heard Alex explain how the Silver Lungs generator infuses the respiratory system with your self-produced colloidal silver solutions, yet many are unaware of the entire function of the Silver Lungs system and how it has been designed to deliver your silver solutions anywhere in or on the body. My name is Mario Cifaldi, and I'm the developer of the Silver Lungs generator. Not only does the Silver Lungs system produce endless colloidal and ionic silver solutions, it also comes equipped with the proper applicators and devices needed to deliver your silver solutions directly to key target areas. This includes the eyes, ears, nose, lungs, topically to the skin, and orally for the digestive system. Be sure to watch our new 7-minute video tour of the Silver Lungs system at www.pacman.pt.vu. www.silverlungs.com to learn more about how the Silver Lung system works. As well, we are always ready to answer any questions